Let me tell you a story that I read in the New York Daily News a couple days ago about a 14-year-old boy named Lamar Hawkins. Lamar went through years of being bullied by his fellow students. Lamar was very small for his age due to complications in early life. And as a result, he became a very easy target for mean-spirited bullies. They would push him down the stairs in the hall. They knocked him out of his chair in the cafeterias, mocked him due to his small size. Finally, Lamar had enough. He got a gun. Then he went to school and killed himself in his middle school bathroom. His mother told reporters, "I believe Lamar took his life at school to send a message to those bullies. And that message was, you win." My name is Paul Cluck. I'm a Yuba College student, and I'd like to talk about a bully. A bully named Donald Trump. Donald Trump can't help himself but bully other people. He attacked the parents of an army captain who died while serving in the Iraq war because they're Muslim. He has stated that illegal immigrants from Mexico are rapists and murderers, and to go so far as to say that a judge could not do his job because he's Mexican, even though he was born in America and raised in Indiana. He has stated multiple times that African Americans are lazy, poor people. He spent 8 years in denial that Obama was an American citizen born in Hawaii, which Donald proves by how much pride he takes in his so-called birther movement. Donald Trump mocked a reporter with a disability suffering from chronic disorder which impairs one of his arms. What type of leader rubs someone's disability in their face instead of admiring that a disabled person goes through, admiring what a disabled person goes through? Don't get me wrong, Donald Trump doesn't just bully people for their ethnicity. He also bullies them for their sexuality. Take Rosie O'Donnell, for instance. Donald Trump has been insulting Rosie since 2006. It's been almost more than 10 years, and he just doesn't stop. He has said horrible things about her weight, the way she looks, and a lot more. I'm not going to talk about anymore when it comes to that. But I want you to know that Donald has no filter. And believe me, it doesn't stop with Rosie. Recently, a video came out of Donald Trump talking with Billy Bush where he describes being able to sexually assault women because he's famous. Donald even tells Billy that it's okay for Billy to consider Ivana, Donald's daughter, as a piece of ass because of how beautiful Ivana is. What type of father would allow anyone to speak about their daughter as a sex object? I'll tell you who. Someone who has 9 sexual assault accusations against him right now, and Donald Trump wants to be the leader of the free world. Anyone who speaks out against Donald Trump is quickly silenced by Donald constantly insulting them with ridiculous insults that don't make any sense to the topic that they're talking about. Whether it's about policy or something someone said, he will always find a way to discriminate against someone for something. There have been brave people who took a stand against this kind of bigotry, against this bully and all of his racist sexual ideas. People such as Kaiser Khan, the father of a deceased army captain who died fighting in the Iraq War, spoke out against Trump's bigoted, rhetorical, and disregard for civil liberties. Let me ask you, have you ever even read the U.S. Constitution? Khan asked Trump before pulling out a copy of the document from his jacket pocket, holding it up, and then he said, "I will gladly lend you mine." President Obama, who has stated that Trump doesn't know what he's doing, that he doesn't even have a plan. All he does is put people down and say what he thinks people want to hear. Unlike Hillary Clinton, who does have a plan, who has 30 years of political experience underneath her belt. Hillary is someone who has patience. And that is something that every leader must have. Unlike Donald Trump, he would rather judge someone for their ethnicity or be up until 3 a.m. talking trash about a former Miss Universe. I want you all to understand that there's always a beginning before there's an end. And for our kids, little brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews, their beginning starts with the people they look up to. Whoever wins this election and becomes our next commander-in-chief will be a leader that inspires values and beliefs into our youth, which then will become their values and their beliefs. So when a kid kills himself because he was being bullied, or a 13-year-old puts their hand up a girl's skirt, remember who you voted for and ask yourself, did I vote for the bully or did I vote for the person who's going to stop the bully and represent all of us? Thank you.